Isn't colonization history taught that way in American schools? Is it perhaps taught conveniently? No judgment, mockery, or anything of the sort. Just a genuine question. And what a good question it is. I kind of think of American history education about the same way that I think about fast food. It'll get you full, but it's not very nourishing. Is American history taught in American schools? Yes. Is it objective? Is it accurate? Not really. And most Americans, especially from the South, will tell you this, that we had this pounded into our heads from the very beginning that this is the greatest country that ever has been, and our founding fathers were practically divine. We were taught that when the whites first got to the Americas, we had some problems with the natives right off the bat, but we figured it out, and pretty soon we got to be good friends with them, and we even broke bread with them, and that's how we celebrated our Thanksgiving. I'm not kidding, this is what we were taught in elementary school. We fought for righteous wars, and yes, slavery was a thing, but it was a necessary evil for the time. Then one day we got a superhero president in office, and he was just like, you know what, enough of this slavery shit. And he laid down the hammer and decided, we're not doing that anymore. So we decided, after we had this little skirmish we called the Civil War, that we wouldn't do it anymore. After the Civil War was over, then we had something called Jim Crow segregation, which means that the black people had their own stuff and the white people had their own stuff. And we had these Christian fire ghosts that tried to keep it that way. Whenever the races started to mix too much, they would go out and set one of these little T's on fire to let them know that they were in trouble. Okay, that might be a little bit facetious, but we were told that these guys were first created to stop men from beating their wives. But sometime along the way, they got corrupted by racism, and that's why they needed to be stopped. We were taught during World War II that Europe was just getting their asses kicked, and we had to just step in and say, okay, we're going to put an end to this. And we just went in there, and on day one, the Germans were like, 9-9, and they went running for the hills. Sure, at first they tried fighting back, but they knew they were fighting a losing battle because they were going up against the United States of America. We were told that everybody on the planet wishes that they could be an American. That's how great our country is. And every single morning in our classrooms, we were indoctrinated by saying the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. If any other country did this, they would be seen as evil, but when we do it, it's exceptional. Here in Texas, we were told how amazing it was that we rescued this land back away from the Mexicans. And every single Texan was raised to think that "Remember the Alamo" was the ultimate battle cry. So yeah, we were taught history-ish. We were taught history the way that Disney teaches fairy tales. It's all well and good unless you look behind the curtain. You just have to remember that it's not true history unless America looks like the hero in every story. And that's exactly how we ended up with people like this.